Yo, 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 yo. What is up, guys? Slice of pie. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Ooh. Yeah, man. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Guys, we're gonna continue working on our scene here. I don't know if we have a render yet. No, we don't. So we're gonna continue working on our scene. Everything is basically modeled. We're just working on plants and textures right now. I played around a lot with like making our scene here. I played around with making it like a savanna. I played around with making it more green and tropical, like a jungle, and I think that's the direction we're gonna go. So, let's try this out. Computer is running pretty slow here. Let's see. Yeah, like, we have a lot of things maxed out, mainly our Ethernet. I guess that's because we're streaming. And our GPU is actually not too bad right now. I'm sure once we start adding in more stuff and maybe trying to render something, things might slow down. But let's just hop into it. Let me first try. Let's switch over to our rendered view. And let's see how big of a hit this is. Guys, we also hit 12,000 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. That's pretty dang cool. Okay. So this is kind of what we have right now. Not too bad. Maybe let's give it like a quick render. Yo, Thabello! Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome, welcome. Let's give it a quick render and just see what's going on. Because I'm really liking sort of the greener sort of jungle vibe. Originally, I was thinking of like more rocky and like desolate. But I'm liking sort of the green, so you can see it like loading everything here. How long have you been doing Blender? 500 hours. So in Steam, let's see. It says 509 hours. Whoa, I'm like lagging here too. So it says 509 hours in Steam. System out of GPU memory. No. Okay, never mind then. That's a feature of Steam? Yeah, you can download Blender through Steam. So you can see here, I think this is a good amount of light. Like you can see all the plants individually and stuff. And yeah, I think it's all looking pretty good. Okay. I think I can turn on the lights too. Might take a second to... Yeah, so this will be lit up here. It also lights up the plants a little bit. But yeah, so Steam says 500 hours, but I think the majority of that time is spent actually rendering, because I would just leave it running overnight for several days. So I think I'm at about 300 hours. This is my third project, and I tend to spend about 100 hours on each project, so This one I think I've spent a little bit more time on, and so I'm thinking I'm at like 300 hours. So yeah. Okay, so this kind of gives you an idea of like the placement of these. Let's see, if we move this, I'm trying to think here. I'm just learning to make my first donut. Any advice for a newbie? I never did the donut tutorial, but I heard it's a really good one. I would say my only advice that I have is for your first project, pick something that you think is like really fun or really cool, because it will get discouraging real fast. And if you have something cool or like fun to do, then it's easy to keep going. But if you don't do that, then it can get really discouraging. Okay. So, a couple things I want to do is this plane is just way too big for what's actually in here. So I'm just gonna delete it smaller. And we still have everything we need plus a bunch of extra on the sides. So I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Select everything. Whoops. Let's select everything and then let's subdivide it. Something like this. Okay. So now it's subdivided, and the reason I want to subdivide it is because I want to get a little bit more detailed with my vertex groups here. Because right now, let's see, weight paint. Right now I just have this one thing, which is all in the frame, but I think I want like a little path to go through here. Whoops. I think I want like a little path to go through here and around the entrance so that bushes don't accidentally spawn in the building. But that way I can make bushes spawn around it. Same with like the large rocks. Okay, thanks. I've done a lot of 3D modeling for school, but it's more engineering and architecture. Hopefully some of that will transfer over. Yeah, I think that will give you a huge advantage for sure. Okay, so let's make a new one. And oh shoot, I was hoping there was a way to copy this. Can I copy this vertex group? Can I just like select it and go Conc V? I guess not. Okay, so let's make a new one. And okay, let's see. Select. Okay, so we have this vertex group selected. And then we can go to group and click assign. Now when we come back over here, okay, shoot. So it didn't really help us out here. Okay, so let's just start over from scratch. I guess we'll erase all of this. Yeah. Okay. I've done a lot of 3D modeling for school. Oh yeah, sorry, I already read that. Okay, we'll bring down the radius here. Let us, or maybe we want to add everything. Okay. This just helps me choose what places I want like rocks and stuff to appear. And it will save a lot of time if I only select the places I want it to show here. So this one, I feel like we need to add a little bit more over here. I feel like we should turn the strength like way down. Way down. And so the idea is in this place, I'll have like bushes and stuff be on the red, but I don't want bushes in this like main walkway here. Bunder's catching up. It's thinking. Okay. And I feel like I don't really want bushes like over here leading out to the actual drive-through here. Okay. Kind of like this. Maybe take a little off here. Okay, sweet. Yep, I don't mind if bushes are back here on this. We could probably add a little bit. Draw. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So this group will be not path. So like bushes that we don't want on the path, we'll put in this vertex group here. Like these guys. Okay. And then another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to sculpt this a little bit, because right now it's pretty dang smooth. And I just want to, here, if we go over to sculpting, it's thinking, here we go. Smooth, where is it? Clay, here we go. So we have our let's bring our radius down and our strength up. Let's, do I need to like apply the scale or something? Okay, it's not like a perfect circle, but I feel like I need to even more. How do I do this again? Isn't there a way to do like a displace modifier or something? Let's see. Displacement modifier. Okay. Vertex truth. Not path. And let's do a new one. And the texture is clouds? Something like this, just to make it a little bumpy. Just thinking, here we go. Okay. So we have clouds. Okay, here we go. So you can see I selected the not path. Basically the weight I just painted. This right here. So it's making it bumpy on the red, and if I push this button, it flips it, so it makes it bumpy on the blue, but not the red. And so I feel like because the path is a little bit flatter, that works better for us. Okay. Sweet. Oh, and I could even raise it up a little. I mean, I actually don't mind it being a little raised like this. Not like too much. I don't know, something a little higher, like right there. And we can set the strength, like how big we want it to be. And let's reset this. Okay, sweet. There we go. So now we have a little bit more detail, especially over here in this little hill range. And yeah. So now we can select an object and scatter it around like a bush or something. Sweet. So that was the very first time I had ever done something like that. So I had no idea you could select a vertex group and apply a displace texture to it, but hey, like we just discovered something new. That's pretty cool. Well, thanks. I've done a lot of, yeah, your PC specs, please. Deep Talk Shah, welcome to the live stream. I need to set up a command where I can just type in the command and show you the specs, but I have a 3080 graphics card, which is just about the only cool thing about my computer. Everything else is pretty average or below average. My GPU is definitely not my bottleneck. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM and a GPU. That's basically all I really needed to do this. Okay. Sweet. So let's go to our object mode. And there were a couple of these bushes. So let me delete this. What bushes did I like? I think I liked this bush and this bush. I don't know if I liked this bush. Wow, man, I have a RTX 3060. Dang. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, that's more than enough. Yeah, 3060 is more than enough. My GPU is not my problem. I think I have like motherboard issues, but I'm not exactly sure here. Okay, so I switched over to rendered view. And so it's gonna freeze for a second, take a little bit to load. Yo, Kyle Curtis just joined, streamed. Mind showing it in viewport? Oh, like how it's looking in the viewport render? Yeah, for sure, man. Okay, types of bushes. So I like these sort of fern looking ones. Let's see. Yeah, and I don't need anything too intense. These ones have bigger leaves. I might go with the bigger leaf one. It's really hard to see because it's pretty dark. Yeah, let's see if we change it in the viewport to... If we click on the noise threshold, we'll keep going until, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with this bush and these ferns. I don't think I need these bushes or this like tall stem thing. Kyle Curtis, I have so much going on in the scene. I can't show you it all at once or my computer will crash. I have like 50 million faces. So I have to do it piece by piece, but let me show you, let me give you like a general idea of what it looks like so you can see what we're working on right now. Okay, so this is what we're currently working on, sort of this front area. But there's a lot more to the scene. This is like a really rough render of the full scene, so you can like see the mountains. Doesn't have any of the detail or textures. And let me see if I can give you a rendered version of that. Yeah, this one's kind of a rendered version, not quite there yet, but the mountains will look a little different than these ones. But yeah, that's basically what it is. Well, that's gonna come out really nice, very impressive. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this building. I like the little popcorn stand and like all the drink and concessions and stuff we have in here. So I think it's gonna look really good. Obviously when we add textures on the building, it'll look even better. Won't be so smooth. But yeah, right now we're just working on the jungle surrounding the buildings. Okay. So I'm going to pick these bushes and we're gonna delete out these ones. So let's delete this, delete this. Here, let's just hop into here to make this a little bit faster. I didn't even really notice this bush. I kind of had this bush, like these are ferns. We'll delete this, we don't really care about this. And this one is so small. Okay. So, Britton Andrews, guys, check out this guy's icon. He is a member of the channel. Were you always going for a jungle or did you switch from making a forest? I switched. So I thought about making a forest. The problem is I think the forest pulled away from it being sort of like another planet a little too much. So I'm doing a mix. I don't really know. It's gonna be like a mix between a forest and a jungle. So yeah, I think we're gonna do like more ferns and like big leaves instead of like small leafed bushes. So yeah. And like vines growing up the building. That's kind of like the direction we're going with it. I started using Blender on a PC without GPU and an i3 4th gen. Yeah, you don't need a GPU to do Blender. Like even right here, let's see. So right here, you can see my GPU is not being really used to the fullest. Like GPUs, when you play games, can be 100% maxed out and still run just fine. So yeah, the Blender is definitely not heavy on the GPU, and I have a million faces just right here. A million faces, holy cow. So yeah, you don't need a super beefy GPU. Where the GPU comes in handy is when you like render it and make like the final version. And you don't even need a beefy GPU for that, but it just saves you time if you have one. Memory, on the other hand, is I feel like I'm constantly running out of memory, so. Okay. So let's scatter some of these bushes around. So let's come over here. So these bushes I don't need. I need to think. What is this? This is called Plant Fern A Spring. Okay, so let's select this. Let's save. Okay, let's save because it will crash eventually. Jungle is definitely more sci-fi. Yeah, and I don't need it to be like crazy sci-fi with like glowing mushrooms or anything, but I just want it to seem like I don't know, maybe people who live in the jungle will watch this and like, hey, this looks like my backyard. But to me, a jungle is definitely a little bit more foreign than like a forest, so. Okay. So I have our plane selected here. Let's go to our scatter. Let's delete all these things. Okay, so we have rocks, gravel, and a dry clump. Yeah. No geonodes? Yeah, so scatter, the plugin I'm using, this scatter plugin, uses geo nodes to scatter it. I think previously it used a particle system, like a hair particle system, but now it uses geonodes. But yeah, I don't have to mess with the node editor, which is kind of nice. Okay, so let's pull open our library. Asset browser. Let's see. This guy, they're not gonna have anything I need in here, do they? Okay, so never mind. What is this thing way out here? Oh, it's the... I got it. Set origin to geometry. There we go. That'll make it a little better. What's the plugin called? Scatter 5. I just got it from Blender Market. Yeah. So this right here, I think I actually want it to be raised up a little bit so I can see a little lip on the front here. And tweak. Okay. I think I just want a little lip on the front here. Let me think. Bum. I probably want it moved this way just a little bit. Stick out the lip a little bit further. Yeah, why not? And then this corner right here, let's round it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's behind the block, so no one's gonna see it. And let me think. Let's move it this way. I feel like it needs to be moved up a little. Okay. That's good right there. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna keep this plant, but if we do, somewhere like that should be fine. It'd be great if we could bend this plant around the building, but again, I don't even know. I'm not even sure I'm gonna keep the plant. Okay. Perfect. So, you can see all my collections down here. So these we can delete. I'm not sure about those, if we can delete them or not. So these big rocks we can put in. It's thinking, okay. Let's add this rock in here somewhere. Maybe back here, off to the side a little bit. Let's see. Before I spend too much time on all these rocks, I just want to give it a quick little render here. Yeah, like having rocks like that. It's perfect. Okay. Every once in a while, it has to think because I'm moving too fast. Okay. Let's grab this one. Bring it in over here somewhere. Actually, this kind of blocks the path. Let's see. Let's see. Let's position this rock a little. Is that too much? Too much in the way? Okay. So let's find these like ferns again and bring in autumn winter. We can take those out. I mean, we have a bunch of like different ivy type stuff. Window up, window B. Okay. Let's not get distracted on ivy. So, plants? I think it was under tropical that I found these. Nope. Let's go plants. Let's see. Okay, so we have our ferns here. Basil. What is this one called? It's called plant corridor. Coriander. Okay. So let's look for the coriander. Coriander A, B, C. Okay. Okay. I'm moving too fast. It has to think. Think for a second. Okay. We're just gonna hide the rocks for a bit. Let's delete this. And let me just make sure I can find the ferns again. Okay, fern A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so we have lots of ferns to pick from. Got it. Okay, sweet. Actually, let's snap cursor to selected, and then let's delete these. I guess it said fern A. I guess I could have understood what fern I was looking at. Okay, so let's add in our Let's add in our ferns, I guess. It's thinking. GY. Move it over to the side. So that's A, B, C, it's thinking, yeah. Okay. A, B, C, D, and then E. Okay, so we have our ferns here. We can grab all of them now. Go to scatter. Viewport selection, scatter objects. Here, let's select the plane. Scatter objects. And hope the computer doesn't crash. Okay. It appears to be scattered. Let's have it on the vertex group. No path. Okay. And let's turn it on here. Okay. Particles per meter. Let's do 10. Let's mix the seed a little bit. Find like a good seed. Okay, let's do 5. I still feel like there's too many. Okay. That's a little better. And let's see if we can get the scale. Excuse me. Where is it? Scale. Random factor. Random scale. We bump this up to like 1. I don't understand what's going on here. So how do we increase this scale? This is doing it to all of them. That's not true. There are some... Here. Uniform. Yeah, we need to do uniform. There we go. Got it. So the higher it is, the more random they are. Got it. Okay. We're thinking here. Reset. Perfect. Okay. So let's do times 2. Times 2. Okay. Just to make him a little bit bigger. Then we can randomize the rotation. And then we can randomize the seed. I'm not sure like about the path here. So let's see. Let's select this. Let's go to weight mode. And let's maybe delete some of this. No. Having it a little messy is okay. I feel like we could remove a little bit out here. Okay. That's... Okay. So now that we've deleted some out there, let us randomize it again. Okay. Not too bad. It's looking pretty good. Oh, I forgot this is just one bush, and we wanted 2 different bushes. Okay. Okay. And I feel like this guy, let's duplicate you. Put him back there. Okay, so let's render here. Let our computer think. Let's see how this looks. Give it a second, get all the light bounces. In fact, we could probably increase the light for a quick second. Unless it breaks the computer. Here, let's hide all this. Okay, elevation. We're just gonna brighten this. Let's do like 175. Okay. There we go. And let's... We can't render an image, can we? Oh, we can. Let's try it. Oh no. Shoot. It didn't work. What's the way to reset this? I go to like CUDA and I save it. Let it think for a second. Okay. And then we go to OptX, and then we save it. Let it think for a second. Okay, and now can we render it? No. System out of memory. Okay, so let's save. Let's actually go in here. Let's go over to this view, save it here, so that when we come back in, we don't go straight to a rendered view here. Okay, we'll close it down, we'll relaunch it, and yeah, while I am relaunching, guys, sorry, my panels are broken. There we go. Guys, thank you all who are watching. I'm glad to have you guys here. Even if you're just lurking, chilling, love to have you here. We're just listening to some music and getting started. These projects are meant to make the live stream just so much better. So hopefully we'll get to a point where this can be added to the live stream system here. Kind of like our last ones are. So let me render an image. Let's see if it works. Give it a second to think. And yeah. While we're waiting, check this out. Ooh, it's not too shabby. We are looking good. Guys, look how awesome this is looking. I like the rocks. I'm glad we put some rocks in here. Yeah, the rocks are looking really nice. I'm glad we added the bumps and the hills over here. It adds a lot more character. What I'm not getting is the stone and the grass. So there should be like stones everywhere. Right now it's looking pretty smooth right here. I'm actually kind of digging the lighting as well. Is that weird? I kind of like it bright like this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can find a way to make it work. Okay. So, we can screenshot this just so we remember it. Sorry, you guys can't see. Here we go. Look, it's looking nice. It's looking really good. We will take a quick screen grab. Yeah, but all of this looking really, really good. I like the different sizes and stuff. I do like these rocks right here, adding a little bit more character and detail. I don't know how I feel about this big like fern right in the middle, but I don't like hate it. Maybe if it's off to the side a little bit. I like the little red flowers. Yeah. Yeah. It's looking really good. Okay, so we'll stop this. I'm trying to think. I have the rocks and everything set to scatter. Let's see. For the rocks, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, guys. Oh, man. I wonder if I deleted the... I wonder if I deleted it. Okay. Yeah, it's not adding them to the scene anymore. I wonder if I broke it. So, let's delete all of this again. And let's open biomes. I can't remember what biome we did. I think it was rock plain. I'm not sure. Wasteland? Was it this one? Let's see. Forest floor. Let us try this one. Let's see. A round ticket here. Open biomes. Forest floor. I think it's kind of hard to see, so we might want to play around with it. Let's see. I mean, the images aren't, like, amazing. Let's try this one, but take out the big bushes and big rocks. Or this one. Let's try this one. Okay, it's gonna import everything over. It's gonna give me a warning saying there's just like a million particles. Oh, here we go. Okay. There is 800,000 particles. Got it. Okay, so this one will be ferns. Okay. Forest, dead leaves. I don't think we care about the dead leaves. Mossy rocks will just be on no path, because I think those are the big ones. And that's... do something like that. Okay. Forest seedlings. Forest meadow. I'm not sure what each one of these are. So let's hide the rocks for now. Do the seedlings. Okay, so that's just like grass and stuff. And meadow. Okay, so that's just straight grass. Seedlings, meadow. Okay, I don't mind the seedlings. I thought there was gonna be rocks. And there's big rocks. But I thought there was gonna be smaller ones. So let's open up a biome again. Let's go to Wasteland and add in these rocks down here. Rock Plain? What about this one? And we'll take out the... I like this one because it's green. And then we'll take out the big rocks. Okay, let's add it. Rock paint, rocks, thorns. Yeah, we can get rid of the thorns. Okay, so we just added 1.5 million particles. So you see how this can crash the computer real fast. Yeah, so rock plane rocks we don't care about. Because we already have the other mossy rocks. Rock plane thorns we don't care about. Creeper. So we have clovers. Here, let's save. Let's save here, and let's see what the creeper looks like. Okay. So around the ticket, gravel is around the ticket building as well. So gravel, forest meadow. Just a lot of grass. I don't think we want the meadow. I'm fine with the seedlings. Okay. So let's save. Camden, Carl, guys, welcome to the live stream. Sorry, I've been like so focused on this. I haven't really been asking chat. This looks good. Good job. Thank you. Extreme Room. Guys, welcome, welcome. Things are looking pretty dang good. I just saved. We're gonna try to render it and hope that it doesn't crash. . Still thinking. Yo, Joe. Hi, beautiful job. I wish I was as good as food as you. I don't know if you... I think you meant to say good, but... Man, thanks. That's a nice compliment. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice compliment. I don't really feel like I'm super amazing, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, it's coming in here. Not bad. I feel like it's not as rocky as I was hoping. Inspired me to use Blender. Really, dude? That's crazy. This is my 3rd project ever, so I'm still learning a lot, but the fact that I inspired you is awesome. That's really cool. So it's looking not too bad. I don't know if I'm like seeing the gravel that I was hoping to see. Is this gravel in here? I'll have to wait for it to render a little bit more, but I do think I need I do think I need a few bigger rocks. Like in here. Looks like we have gravel, but I think I need like just a couple bigger ones. Not as big as this one, but yeah. Let's see. We're only at 80 samples now. Lala, this looks dope. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, we still have a really far ways to go, but we're playing around with geometry nodes using Scatter 5, and we're kind of making our jungle-y sort of forest environment right now. Joe, how do you make these for your 3rd project? That's crazy. I have to go. I subscribe with all, like 10 of my accounts. Oh, sweet. Yeah, if you have to go, that's okay, man. I'm glad you stopped by the live stream. That's good. Yeah, this is my 3rd project ever. So I've been doing Blender for like 300 hours, and so that's quite a bit of time. But the fact that I'm able to make this in 300 hours is pretty cool. Yeah. I think when this is like really once I get this to a place that I really like, I'm pretty sure we'll animate some of these things. So I think I might have like this fern up front, like slightly moving really slowly. And I'm not sure about these ferns back here either, but I might have them move really slightly. I'll have to play around with that. When all of this comes together, it's gonna be crazy. The more that doesn't move, I can just render once as one image, and then it'll be done. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I don't know if I need to wait for it to render anymore. I'm liking the ferns down here. I think I like the placement of everything, really. This fern right here, I feel like I want it to be just peeking in this corner. I don't know if I want it in the middle like this. And I do want bigger rocks scattered throughout here. So, let's exit out of this. We'll come back in here. The forest seedlings I feel like is a big load, so I'm going to turn on the camera optimization for that. Same with the clover creep. So let's turn on the camera optimization. Okay, sweet. So now it's only gonna be where the camera is. Whoops. I'm moving them too fast. Okay. There we go. Let's come up here and grab. So we have our rocky gravel. Let's do our rocks like this. And I feel like this is too many rocks. Okay, so we have our rocky plane here. And let's bring the number down a little bit. Scale, vertex group. Don't care about rotation. I feel like the scale a little bit. Like, I don't know, 0.5? It's gotta think. Something like that. Let's do camera optimization. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it's kind of rocky now. And since I brought down the scale, it actually doesn't look like too many rocks anymore. The sapling, let's change how big they are. So forest seedlings, here we go. Let's bring these up on the Z, like to 2. And let's bring scale, something like that, for probability. Okay, so we added in some rocks in here, which I think will help quite a bit. What else do we need? Oh, it's thinking. Okay, let's save what we have so far. Let's bring this fern over this way. like this. Off to the side a little bit. Let's see. I feel like these ferns here. Let's see. I feel like we have too many of them. So let's bring down the amounts. Distribution. Particles per meter. Let's do 4. Let's bring it down to 2. Okay. And now let's bring in another plant. So the clover can be brought up a little bit, like 100. So we have 2. Let's do it like 3. No. I'm just trying to think. Let's divide it again. Let's do 200. Yeah. Hello, welcome to live stream. Azrael? Baron? Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's think here. So let's open up our asset browser. And let's see. Yeah, no. Yeah, welcome to the live stream, man. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. Right now, we're kind of just, like I'm kind of just figuring stuff out. Weed? Let's see what weeds we have. Dandelion. We need like grass or something. Here we go. So this is what I'm wanting, like some of this longer sort of stuff. Maybe like this. Basic dry. Let's just see. Oh, it's real big. This is like really, really big. Add a dinosaur? Yeah, a dinosaur would be perfect in our little jungle area. I didn't realize how big this guy was. If I scale it down? I don't know. Let's try it. So if you come into scatter, let's scatter this object. And let's limit you to camera. And let's limit you to the vertex group around ticket. And let's do like 2. Okay. Let's do 1. Gotta let it think for a second. This is not too bad. I think I kind of like it. So let's see. I see this one in the wall, so let's just randomize the seed. A little bit here. Dang it, that one's in that wall. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Yeah. Alright. And let's name this Weed. Why not? Okay. And let's limit our ferns. Let's see. Let's limit our ferns to the camera too. Camera. Never mind. I don't want to... Actually, yeah. Camera optimization. Let's bring this back. Okay. Maybe bring it back a little bit more. Let's randomize it. Okay. That's not bad. I don't know if I love this fern way out there, but let's save it. Because it might crash on us. And let's render it. Add a python, just like a snake going through the grass real quick. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Hey, mentor, how are you? Good. I don't know if I'm your I don't know if I would consider myself a mentor when it comes to Blender, but I'm doing great. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Everyone, just grab some popcorn, sit back, relax. We're gonna listen to some chill music and watch me struggle doing Blender. Hopefully my computer won't crash as we're trying to render this. Come on. There's only like 500,000 particles you have to render. Hey! It did it. We don't have to get too intense with bringing in lots of different stuff here. Okay. I do see the rocks I put in, but just barely. Let's see if when we get some more samples, if it looks a little better. Okay. It's looking good. Each sample added makes it look that much better. I'm wondering. I mean, it's not looking bad. I think I like these plants here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see them. Like, once this isn't white and it's a different color, it may be kind of hard to see these skinny plants. But it adds like just a little bit more detail, so I don't really mind keeping them around. I'm wondering if these sapling sticks, if those should also be scattered throughout here. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I do like the rocks. The rocky path. It does look like this was cleared out as a path. So I do like that. I'm wondering if there could be a little bit less grass. What do you guys think? Do you think there's too much grass right here? Or does that look okay? I guess we are in like the jungle, so there's gonna be grass growing just about everywhere. What if we limit it to just... What if we limit the rocks or the gravel to just the walkway, instead of having the gravel continue up in here? Will that add a little bit more of a distinction? I like this though. There's a rock going through the cloth right here, but we can fix that later. Once we're like 100% set on what we want it to be, we'll tweak everything to fit it. Like for example, these guys. Although this doesn't look too bad. I think I just don't like this rock right here. It's looking better and better all the time. Like the more and more light that gets in here, it's perfect. I do like this fern over here instead. I like the idea of having it like sway very, very slightly. Not that there's wind or anything, but just like just barely enough. Okay, let's grab a screenshot. And I'm actually kind of liking the lighting too. I like that it's a little bit brighter. But yeah, we'll play around with that. It's kind of real bright here. Okay. So We're gonna exit out of this, stop it from trying to render. The gravel, we have it around the ticket building, but I say we switch this to no path, and then like this, so that it is on the path. And let's see. Visibility, camera. We'll toggle that too. Let's see. Let's look at the clover. I'm gonna copy this and put it on the gravel. Okay. So that should make the path stand out a little bit more. I'm saving it. Let's see, if I go here, go to weight paint. So it will be just right here. There won't be gravel up in here anymore. And that's, I feel like I want to add in, here, let's see. I like I want to add just a little bit more around the edge of the building. Like that. Okay. There we go. And let's go to object mode. Let's save. And let's render it again. I just want to see if it looks any different now that we have the path perfectly put there. What add-on are those plants from again? Cho'Gath. Is that from League of Legends, your name? So I'm using two add-ons. I bought a plant asset library so that I didn't have to make the plants myself. And I think that's Botanic. The Botanic Garden add-on. The add-on I'm using to scatter it around is Scatter 5. It's an add-on called Scatter 5. Okay. Let's give this a second to show up here. Man, this is so cool. Things are looking real nice. I don't know if I noticed much of a difference with the path. I feel like... Yeah. Cool scene, looking great. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, this is just the foreground of the scene. Let me see, I have it pulled up here somewhere. So right now we're just working on the foreground. This is the whole scene all together without some detail. This is pretty basic stuff. And then this is it being basic again, but there's gonna be like flying vehicles here watching the show. So yeah, right now we're just working on the environment. Noah just dropping in, looking good. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I feel like this is getting pretty dang good. I don't know how much better I can get. The only thing that I might change a little bit is I feel like there needs to be maybe a little less green in this path. Also, this is pretty flat right here. I wonder if I can make it just a little bumpy. Ever so slightly bumpy. So when you render that, do you do it all in different layers? Yeah, because my computer, you can see how long it's taking just to render this layer. I'm at, here, you can see right here. I'm at 128 samples out of 4,000. So it takes forever just to render this one layer. You can imagine if I was trying to do all the layers at once, it would be impossible. So yeah, I will render all the layers separately, and then I'll stack them on top of each other for the final render. So like a lot of this layer, it will hold still the whole time. So I can just render it once and make it really detailed. Yo, thank you for subscribing. Elwin, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. So I can make this one layer like really, really detailed and just have it be a static image. And then everything else, all the pieces that are animated, I'll render separately. Because I'll have to have a bunch of frames for that animation. So yeah. Yep, so I'm not even like 1/4 of the way done rendering this. If I were to let it render all the way, it's gonna take like 10-15 minutes, but all this will get way more detailed here. But yeah, so I'm mainly just doing this to look at the broad picture. Yeah. So, what are my thoughts? I think this area is pretty good. I think I want to put a plant in here or two to like break up this straight line. I like this side a lot. Like I love this. I'm mainly just looking at this path now and trying to think if I want to add in any plants. Yeah. Will you catch the shadows on the ground when you do the animation? I will. So if there is a shadow on the ground, I'll be sure to... I think I built this in a way that there won't be any shadows right here. I worked pretty hard to make it so that with the scene composition, there won't be any shadows right here. In the other layers, like right here, these vehicles will be casting light and they'll be hovering ever so slightly, and you can see the shadows on the ground, these spots. So this layer I might have to animate. And yeah. So this layer I might have to animate, but the mountains in the back will be their own layer. They'll be completely static, no animation. there's popcorn in here that's like popping out of this pop machine, so that will be animated. Like this back here will be animated, but the building will be static. Yeah, this isn't even how the building really looks right now. It looks more like this. Like the roof and everything's not even done here. So yeah, like if there's any movement in the scene, whether it's a shadow or whether it's animated, 100% I'll render that part all the way out. For sure. So yeah. That's super cool. Thanks. I like the way you have built the composition. Thank you. I've been hesitant. Like, I've been playing with the composition a lot because there's so much focus down here in the right, bottom right, that I don't want it to feel too heavy on this side. So that's why the mountain's bigger on this side. And hopefully with these plants and stuff, it will add a little bit of weight and interesting detail over here to help balance it out. We'll see though. Yeah, you can see the detail even coming in. Again, we're not even 1/4 of the way done, but you can see the detail starting to appear. That should be really detailed. And yeah. I think the light coming from the screen and the cars will help too. Yeah, I think you're right. So originally, whoops, wrong. Like originally I was gonna have it be dark like this. And I might actually still do that. But yeah, with like the screen lit up, I think it should draw some attention. And the screen will be animated playing like starting soon or whatever I want it to say. So there will be stuff on the screen. Yeah. I can move. Oh man, look how detailed it's getting. I think it's looking so sick. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know if I need to change anything. I think I want to put one little plant in here, like barely sticking through. Kind of like this one. Just to break up this rocky gray area, add a little bit more green back in here. But yeah, I think it's looking freaking amazing. I really like the rocks. And yeah, I think it's looking good. So I stripped all the detail out of the building, but the building will be detailed. Not like this, like this. So yeah. Cho'Gath, how do you feel about this right here? These vines on the building. Do you like it or do you not like it? I am not sure how I feel about it. Sorry, I'm really bad at typing. No worries. I like it. What kind of material is the building going to be? I think it's going to be like a stucco, kind of like a Star Wars. So I think this corner, if we go back here, the roof is going to be metal. A lot of it's going to be metal and fabric, but I think the flat of the building is going to be kind of like a stucco. And maybe this like corner piece too. It might be stucco or metal. I'll have to play around with it. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of like stucco, earthy, obviously dirty and cracked and stuff like that. And then there's gonna be lots of metal in there too. I think metal will give it a good contrast against like all the greenery and the jungle vibe. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if you like this vine thing, I think I can make it work. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it good on, I mean, this over here looks amazing. I still am like thinking about this, but I don't think it looks too bad. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna add in a couple more little fern plant things. I feel like maybe adding in like a big fern like this back here or something. But yeah. Might I give some criticism on the plant? Yeah, you can, man. Yeah, please give feedback and criticism. I'm like trying to think, and I'm trying to make this turn out really cool. I think it looks really good though. Maybe if you could find a plant that has more space in between the leaves, might be good so you can see the material through it. Are you talking about for this like vine growing up the building? Because you'll be able to see the material like all around the window. But yeah. Okay. You guys have a screenshot of this? Because I want to go back and work, but you guys are like, yeah, the wall plant. Okay. You already have a fern in the lower left and a little in the background. The little plant on the corner of the building seems a little out of place compared to some of the other vegetation. You're kind of right about that. Like, there's no other leaves that look like this. I don't know what... Let's see. Let's see if we have other... Okay, so it's ivy, so it's all gonna look the exact same. I wanted to kind of give the idea that it was like overgrown, you know what I mean? But yeah. You're on the right track, it looks good, I think. Okay. Do you stream on Twitch as well? Yeah. So, the Wampert is on Twitch, and you guys can see each other's comments, so it's kind of cool. So, I don't really know what to do here. So I took a screenshot. Like, yeah, it kind of looks a little out of place, huh? It's kind of like these big leaves. Maybe something with a fern or a flatter leaf style? Maybe. What is the name of the Twitch channel? Yeah, it's just the same as YouTube. This is Joe. Yo, dancing rockin', man. Thanks, Joe. I stream for my friends every now and then. Ah, cool. That's way cool. Thanks, man. Thanks, Joe. Or Dancing Rockin' for following me on Twitch. That's awesome. So let's see what options we have. So maybe I should just put like a fern back here. You know what I mean? The thing is it won't be like growing on the wall. And I kind of like that idea because it's like overrunning the wall here. But let's see. So I think there is an option to draw. So let's hide this for now. Animations, brightness. Spawn asset. I think I go to Vine. Like this. Let me choose what leaf we want. So maybe something like this. Okay. Whoops. Let's see. There's a way to draw vines. And I could just draw one. So let's grab all of these and just focus on them so I don't have to render all the other, or think about all the other plants and stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot to grab the base, but that's okay. It may also look a little off due to the clean white material of the wall that it's on, yeah. Might look better with a different material to sit on, yeah. Yeah, that's part of like, that's part of us having to use our imagination. Okay, so there is a way to draw a vine. And I think this is like an okay leaf. Vine. I think I have to like scatter it on a vine. Let's think here. Let's hop back out. Grab this. Convert to editable. Let's see. Leafy asset. If I delete this, does it just... It deletes everything. Got it. Let's go to the shader editor. Normal, diffuse, base color, color map. So that's just the leaves. Let's see. Modifier, decimate. The leafy asset. Then the bark. So not this one. Is it the node editor? I know there is a way to draw. But I cannot remember how to do it. So let's undo everything we just did. Turn it back into a collection. It's thinking. Okay. Alright, it's back as a collection. I might need to experiment with it a little bit more later. Because we can spawn in vines. And we can choose what leaf is on the vine. But I can't remember how to actually do that. You should have more viewers? Your mom? Thanks, man. That makes me feel good. So yeah, I think everything is looking pretty dang good. Noted that we gotta fix that. Fix this. Let's add in. Let's grab one of these. I say this flat one. Let's go Alt D. Wait, let's delete it. Okay. For a second I thought it added it to our other collection here. Okay, we'll bring this over. Like here. Bring it back. Let's bring it like right here. It's like on all the here, let's turn these all off for a second. Guess we can turn the ferns on and the weeds. Okay. And let's grab this guy and copy him. Bring him over here. Okay. I think it's like somewhere in here that I wanted it. Like that. So let's see. Yo, Jello! Yes. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching the live stream. Yeah, we're getting crazy here. Oh, I should have saved before I began rendering so that if it crashes, we don't lose it. Yep, so this is like our scene blocked out generally. Right now we're adding in foliage, we're playing with like the lighting a little bit. This was the last render we did. And I just wanted to add in a couple more plants so that it didn't look so flat around here. I love the emotes. And we're still thinking. So we can just talk and chill for a bit while we wait.